it's something different. It's something that you've not seen before, and it's a different kind of workshop to one that you may be used to. Mainly because, I focus on that proven results. We're not gurus and we don't do any cheap talk. It's just consistent, measurable training that you can put into action right away. That's all we're interested in, okay? Because the struggle's hard enough, right? Running an online business, it's not easy. And so we just want to stick to what actually works and follow that. And as long as we can break that whole process down, then we're on to a winner. And this is not some sort of copy and paste, by the way, of any other course or anything like that you've seen. Okay, so this is completely new. Now, so you might be on here just thinking like, is this for me? Well, basically, if you're a writer or a blogger, a podcaster, a marketer, maybe someone who runs webinars or a business owner, maybe someone who creates videos and audios, perhaps YouTube marketing, anything around that area, and especially if you're a marketing agency or a consultant, then this is for you. Okay, let me tell you what it's not, though. It's not one of these make money online webinars. Okay, it's not like, follow these 5 steps and money's going to come charging through your letterbox. Okay, it's not that kind of thing. It's a tactic. It's techniques that actually work. Okay, and it's directly for those people that I just mentioned. Okay, it's going to work for you. So, as I said before, my name is Paul Clifford, and back in the old days, where I'll put there, I was a corporate slave, and I was actually working for some large software companies, and I was building software for larger companies, global companies like Nike, Adidas, a few banks, Carrefour, who are like Walmart, and basically big global organizations. And we did really well, and we sold, the last startup that was fulfilling these companies, we sold it. We sold it for like $45 million. But at the end of the day, I did well out of it, but I was still an employee. So what happened is I then started up on my own and started learning online marketing. And, I literally struggled for like 2 years, in fact, just over 2 years. And there were so many points during that time where I'm just like thinking, wow, have I made a big mistake here? And, I was going to go back into employment again. And all of a sudden I started figuring it out, and I managed to generate thousands of visitors using a method that was actually right under my nose all the time. And so then the method was great, and it worked, but it was laborious. It took a lot of time. Yeah. And so what I did is I built some software to speed up this whole process, and we formed a company called Page One Traffic. And, we now have over like 49,000 customers. And I moved to San Diego. If you stick around to the end, I'm going to give you the download version, the digital version of this for free. Okay, so I'll give you a link right at the end, and you can download that and just have that as a thank you from me for sticking around on the webinar. Okay, so let's just reset a second and just have a look at what we're talking about. We're talking about evergreen traffic. And it's not like there's a button on your keyboard called visitors where you just press it and all this traffic comes in. Okay, everyone thinks, oh, online marketing, that's all. It's just press a button, all these customers come in and it's all easy. It's not. There's no button. You can't turn traffic on unless you pay for it, right? And as you know, paying for it gets very, very expensive very, very quickly unless you know what you're doing. And of course, as soon as you stop paying for it and your campaign stops, your traffic stops too. So what we're trying to focus on is what we call evergreen traffic, which is all about generating content that creates visitors. Okay, so what you really want to end up with is an evergreen traffic machine, okay, where all you've got to do is put content in one end and visitors come out the other. And if you have a traffic machine, by the way, if you have one of these evergreen traffic machines, you'll never have to rely on advertising or paid traffic again. And not only that, is you actually have an asset. You have something that you could sell on its own, or you could just try monetizing it using lots of different ways. I mean, products is the obvious one, but maybe you want to send traffic as an affiliate or something else. You can do that too. The key thing is once you've got the traffic in your hand, once you've got the evergreen traffic machine, then you can send that traffic anywhere you want.